But honestly, I feel like I was cheated. I don't know, because I thought we were going to see people in the nature, you know. I thought, I felt cheated with the Batwa story, you know, like, hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my world. My name is Lynn Zabu, and this channel is so much about my travels, my music, my charity work, and anything in between. If it's your first time, stick around. I'm sure you would want to subscribe, and for those who are already subscribed, please do turn on your notification bell so that every time I post a video, you get to see it. And you can see I'm in a good mood today because it rained and it's so cool outside. I could smell the soil. You know when the rain is just starting to fall down, when the rain is starting to fall down, there is that smell that comes from the ground. It's just amazing. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to tell you about all the trip that we had. Salah Tourist, Kim UG, Shami UG Vlogs, Jebian, and Eating the African Way. You guys, these guys were the most amazing people. But before I forget and before I get into the video, I'd like to answer one of my subscribers, my newly beautiful subscribers, that I saw your email, but unfortunately my Google is so full that I cannot reply to you via the email. So you'd have to text me on Instagram or Facebook so I can give you a reply. Your name is Sandra Luke. I think you're from the Caribbean. I saw your email and I'd like to respond to you, but I have a lot of files that I need to clean up before I can have the space on my emails to reply back to you. I know that is very responsible of me, but I was shocked as well when I went to check my emails. I'm trying to respond to you, and that's what I got from there, and I need to clean up my phone. So it may take time, but just so you know, I saw your message, I saw your email, and I'm gonna respond to you. So if you wanna get back in touch, you can go to my social media handles at Lynn Zabu, Lyne and then Zabu. I promise I will be answering to your email. Thank you for reaching out to me, and definitely looking forward to talking to you again. Anyway, so you guys all know from the previous week that I hit 2K subscribers. Yes, I did hit 200. God, the way I want 200. You guys should drive me there. Anyway, I hit 2K subscribers, and now I'm at 2,100 subscribers. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, thank you so much, especially to Salah Tourist and the rest of the team that have been pushing me a lot throughout this week, throughout last month, and you know, things are happening, so I'm happy. Anyway, we started off the journey with Salah Tourist and Kim at my place. Like, it was the first time in forever since I hosted any of those, Kim and Salah. I've never hosted them, but Salah did host me at her home place one time, and now it was time for me to host her. And I can tell you guys, like, it was the most amazing thing I have done this year, because this guy is amazing. We had good conversations, we had plans, we had tea, we had coffee, name it. The journey was just so amazing. So we headed off to Fort Portal. The plan was initially to go to Kawale Strait and spend their days, but because I had a wedding, which I was part of, like, I was a maid, I was a bridesmaid, yes. I was a bridesmaid, bridesmaid, yeah, to that function. And I was also doing a lot of makeup on all the other girls that were part of the function. So I did not get the time to film for you everything that was happening, but I can guarantee you it was a very successful wedding, and it was, you know, very interesting. And you can find the full video on Sala Tourist's channel. Also at Shami's channel, you can find the video about that wedding. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture that for you because I was up and down, up and down. You know, your girl was trying to make some money. And then after, we took a bus. We took a public bus, which was very amazing. We took the behind seat because that's where we all 5 could fit. And it was just amazing. It was just an amazing time. It was my first time to travel with all these people. You know, if you look through all my videos, I am usually traveling alone or with my friend, but most of the time I'm traveling alone. But this time I had a whole lot of other people traveling with me, so it was definitely an amazing thing for me, guys. So after the wedding, we slept at my father's house. We slept at my father's house, and then I took these girls and this Kim Yuji into my old bathroom. There was a normal, you know, uptown ghetto bathroom. You know what I mean by uptown ghetto bathroom? Yeah, but I wanted the local bathroom. And I'm not sure Kim Yuji was pleased, or even Sala Tourist. Maybe they were not pleased, but for me, that was an absolute, you know, nice thing for me to watch them get uncomfortable but comfortable. And then my father saw them, and I think they vibed pretty well. I don't know if any of them vlogged, but I'm for some reason I'm scared about vlogging about my dad because I wouldn't know what to ask him or if he would be comfortable. But I know he was so happy that I took my friends home, and you know, they were talking about this, about that. My father likes smart people. My father likes inspiring people, and I surely was with a team of very amazing people. And then from there, we headed to Kasese, and it was just amazing. We headed to Kasese, and it was raining. We went to Kasese, then we got into a hotel. After we got into a hotel, you know, we went out to eat dinner. Then the following morning, we had to go to the hot springs, to the Chitagata hot springs. You saw the video. If you haven't watched it, you can go back. But before I go, tell me how your day was. Also make sure to like, to share, and to comment if you like this video. And if you like my previous videos, also leave me a comment there, guys, because you're doing an amazing thing for me. You don't even know, you have no idea. You have no idea what you're doing for me. Anyway, after we went to the hot springs, the Chitagata, they call them the Chitagata hot springs, and then, you know, the people there believe that it is a miracle place, that you can go there and get healed and pray and get miracles. It was my second time to go there, but I wanted to go there because the weather was so cold, but the water is warm. So it's like a jacuzzi in a very open space. Then after that, we rushed off to the Klembe mines. I was dying to show them this bridge, but unfortunately, I think the rain has swept it away. Like, that river floods a lot. The river floods like a lot. So we couldn't see the bridge, but we were fortunate enough to see the improvements that the government of Uganda is trying to put up to, you know, control the water that is sweeping away people. The work is really going pretty well. And then we were headed back to the hotel. And then after, the following day, we headed to Kabale. So that whole day, it was how many hours? About 8 hours on the road from Kasese to Kabale. Ooh, it was a long, tiring journey. But anyway, we reached Kabale, and then Jabian. I'm gonna write it here anyway. She took us to her home village, which was really amazing. Her people were very, very welcoming. Her grandmother did not want us to leave. I think Sarah Tourist did the cooking videos as usual. She really loves cooking. Let's see. And then we did go to the well. Okay, I didn't go, but Sarah Tourist and Kim Yuji went. And the rest of them, I was busy listening to music. And then after, yeah, we ate food, and then we headed back to Kabale town because we wanted to go and see Lake Bunyonyi. Now, when we reached Kabale, then we rented a car. We rented somebody who was, I don't know, maybe Sarah will recommend, but I do not think I recommend him. Sorry, but not sorry. Yeah, so he was not bad, but not my cup of tea. But then we went to see the Batwa people, who are also called the Pygmies. We spent an entire day there and did the cooking and saw the history. But honestly, I feel like I was cheated. I don't know, because I thought we were going to see people in the nature, you know. I thought, I felt cheated with the Batwa story, you know, like, I felt like I was going to see people like actually hunting. That was the whole gist. Like, I was very excited to see that part of their life, which unfortunately I didn't see. I saw a demonstration. And then the houses just looked like, you know, they were just telling us a story. So I feel cheated that we did not live the exact same experience, but they told us a story which they kind of gave life, but exaggerated. You guys, you can watch the video about the Batwa people. You can watch it from my channel, or from Shami Vlogs UG, or from JBN, or from Eating the African Way. I mean, I feel cheated. I feel like, no. I wanted to see the Pygmies, like the real Pygmies. Yeah, maybe they were, but I felt like those were modernized Pygmies. Like, I wasn't, how do I say it? Like, I needed to see actual Pygmies, people like in their natural habitat, and the ones I saw could have been just short people. You know, we have short people everywhere, especially in that part of the world, or that part of Uganda. So I enjoyed the day because I was with a team that was very cooperative and very hardworking and very, you know, interesting. But apart from that, I really felt like that story did not do it for me. That's just my personal feel about that story. The houses were not like actual houses. They're not well preserved. They look like, it just didn't make sense for me. And the church looks like they're leaving the church to for every tourist who is coming to make a donation, but the church will never be made. No, it just didn't do for me. I think I only enjoyed the company of my friends and, you know, feeding them. Sarah did that, not me. But that's the part I enjoyed. And yeah, that was very nice. Anyway, after the Pygmies people, then we headed back. Of course, I ate sugarcane, a lot of sugarcane on the way. And then we headed back And then it was time to visit Bunyonyi. Bunyonyi happens to be the deepest lake in Africa. And of course, I was still with my lovely, lovely, lovely sweethearts. And yeah, they got life jackets, but I ignored them because I want to show off. But I know it's not safe, but I still did it anyway. I didn't put on life coat or jacket, but they did. And it was just an amazing time. And then we headed off to, we rented a boat. They didn't give us hours or time or minutes. We just rented a boat that was going to take us to the Kansime backpackers, and then to the prison island or punishment island, and then to the zip line, and then the last hotel, which was very, very amazing. But anyway, we set off, and then we got there. Of course, the team guys were vlogging. Oh, it was just an amazing time. And then we met the Muzungu who speaks Luganda. You guys, do not backbite Wazungu. Some of them know Luganda. Some of them live deep down. Some of them live deep down in the villages, but they understand our languages. So do not backbite those Wazungus. They will hear you. Anyway, after we went, of course, to see the punishment island. Now, the story about the punishment island is long time ago, during the, you know, many years ago, about 20, 30, maybe 50 years ago, if a girl in the Bachiga tribe, Bachiga is a tribe, Uganda has about, I don't know, 32, 300, I don't know. I'll have to research about that. That's my own homework. But we have many tribes. And Bachiga happens to be one of the tribes in Uganda. And long time ago, if a girl got pregnant before they got married, they would be taken and thrown onto this island. And that was the punishment. So they would starve to death, or they will freeze to death, or they will just drown of water, because you can't sleep there, or they just have to keep standing. And yeah, they just could punish you there, and then you die. But also the story says there was a man who used to come and fetch them. They say he fetched about 32 women or girls and married them. And then some of the girls who were really lucky that the guys who got them pregnant really liked them and were willing to take the risk would come and pick them at night and disappear away with them. But most of the girls would die, and some of them would be saved. And the island has only one tree as we speak today. Yeah, it wasn't a very nice story for me as a girl child, especially now that we are in a different generation, especially that the boys who got the girls pregnant got nothing, no punishment. It just will never add up for me. Like, the girl is always the one to blame. Like, why can't the boys be blamed? So it was just somewhat a tormenting experience for me when we got to the island. But after the island, we were seeing, of course, the beautiful sceneries of the deepest lake in Africa. And I cannot put to words how beautiful this lake is. Like, my camera or cameras truly do not see what you see when you get to that place. Anyway, there's a very beautiful hotel. We wanted to swim or go to the sauna, you know, to do something that, you know, refreshing, because we had been traveling for many days. We got to the hotel, but it was, the pool was under renovation, so all we could do was take pictures and pictures, because the pool was covered, so we couldn't swim. But after that, the boat drove us back to the landing site, where we took our car and headed back home. And then This is the most hurting part. Then we booked our bus to return to Kampala at night. We had to set off from Kavale at 10 in the night, but the bus wasn't full at that time, so we left at around midnight. And then the bus was not in the perfect condition, so it kept, you know, getting faults and stopping and stopping. It was a very scaring experience. So they stopped one bus and put all the other people in, and me and my team, we missed on getting onto the next bus. But when everybody else left and it was just us and a few more people, like 5, 6, the bus worked. It actually moved. It actually moved, like from Barara to Kampala with no faults. Which means one of the people in the other bus, one of the people that left the bus had issues. And God wanted to save us. I don't know how to put it, but that's how it worked. And then we got to Kampala at, it was 9 in the morning. Of course, Sala Tourist and Kim Yuji came back to my place because we had a lot of vlogs to do. But unfortunately, we didn't because Sarah got an emergency and she had to leave earlier than planned. But I'm hoping we are going to be catching up anytime soon. Like anytime soon. Sarah, anytime soon. But it was really, really, really amazing to have all those guys on this team because they were also cooperative, they were also supportive. You know, it was teamwork. Like we didn't have that, you know, that division of who is doing who. We all would do things at the same time, like as a team. And that was very, 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 very amazing for me. Anyway, that is the whole story of my trip from Kampala to the east, far east, and back into the city. If you enjoyed this vlog or this story, give it a thumbs up and give it a like, and please share and please comment. And I can say thank you again to my 2K subscribers. You guys are just amazing. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next vlog. Bye.